the week that we just had, I haven't been taking any trades, right? Because of the fundamentals. The fundamentals have been so manipulating. And like I said, guys, for anybody who was trading gold or who wanted to trade gold during the week, it didn't make sense for you to be taking any trades between these two spots, right? Welcome back to another YouTube video of Flare Effects, where we make trading very simple. It's yet another week, yet another dollar. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new here. This week we'll be looking at gold and NASDAQ once again. It's probably the final week we'll be looking at these pairs. You guys have been liking them. I've also been liking them. Make sure to watch till the end. Hit the subscribe button, guys. It doesn't hurt. 500 subscribers, you guys get 3 pairs in terms of a breakdown, right? So make sure to hit that subscribe button. But nonetheless, let's get into it. Alright, so this is our Discord. Like I said, guys, 100 members on Discord. That means 2 free spots, right? I am gonna add 1 more spot, so it's gonna be 3 free spots. And the only way you can secure that spot is by posting your setups. The more setups you post, the more entries you get, right? But nonetheless, for the guys who want to join, right, we have a one-on-one mentorship going for 950. It includes all of these things. Just pause the video 2 seconds so you can look at it. And then we also have the group mentorship. I suggest this one for any beginner or an intermediate trader because it gives you a world of other traders as well, different types of techniques that we use. 400 Rand once off, guys. It is a steal. A lot of you guys have actually been joining and paying this because you're already seeing the content that you are getting. So watch the full video if you genuinely like these types of stuff. I have weekly and Sunday market breakdowns with the team, so make sure to tell a friend. Right, before we get the video started, this is my Instagram, flare.fx, guys. We have 1.2 followers, growing family. All love to everybody there. You guys are so beautiful. Going over to TikTok, we have 3,003.1k basically, right? Almost touching 10k likes, guys. I love the reaction from you guys, going crazy. But nonetheless, let's start over to the breakdown, right? So I'm gonna bring back my drawings because last week we were looking at gold. Very nice. So like I said, guys, for anybody who was trading gold or who wanted to trade gold during the week, it didn't make sense for you to be taking any trades between these two spots, right? Like I said, rather wait for gold to get to this gray box or this gray box. As you can clearly see with the way the fundamentals did its thing, it was very tricky. This is on the daily time frame, mind you, right? As you can clearly see, price didn't really do much within this zone. That's why I said don't trade anything between until we wait to get to these 2 boxes, right? And we've officially came to this one on the daily zone, right? As you can also see with market structure in and of its own, right? We could say this is the high that we had. Where's my marker? This high, right? And this low. Price came, swept this high, but never broke this low. So we can already tell that your gold is still bullish, right? I was looking at the DXY. We do this with the clients Wednesday and every Sunday. We will look at the DXY, kind of break it down to see where the long-term trends. Hence why I can break down gold week in, week out, giving you guys profitable positions, right? Because I kind of understand where the gold, the dollar's gonna go. So it makes it easier for you to predict these types of pairs, right? But now, me looking at gold in and of its own, we are in the daily time frame. I will go down and chop it up and to see what we're looking at. But with my anticipation, the dollar is gonna sell off a little bit, right? Not too much. Just let me know if you guys want the DXY as well. We'll probably do a DXY in the next breakdown, right? But looking at it on its own, it came to the daily time frame. Now we're gonna patiently wait to see what happens, right? Today is Friday. I'm recording this a bit earlier than I usually do. So now I'm gonna be patient enough to see how gold does react, right? Let's go over to maybe the 1 hour time frame. So now, as you can clearly see on the 1 hour time frame, we could say gold has broken this low over here, right? And then when we go to the 15-minute time frame, we could say that it had respected this zone over here, right? Boom. There you go. But now a part of me really genuinely feels like, since I've been looking at the dollar, I still feel like gold is gonna push up a bit higher than this zone over here, right? It is nice to see that gold is breaking the lows and is respecting order blocks because it hasn't been in a while, right? So for me personally, just waiting to see how price does react over here. Let's go to maybe the 1 hour time frame, right? We still have so much over here. We still have so much going on over here. Maybe price could come respect this order block over here or come respect this order block over here, right? This one looks more possible, right? For in terms of entry, I'll just mark it out with the green ray like this. boom, like that. Like that one seems more viable to happen, but we have to be patient, guys, more than anything. For the guys who did trade between this range over here and you were profitable, big shots, but with the way gold has been moving, yeah, I'm glad that some of you guys did stay away from it until it got to these zones over here. So I will be paying attention to gold very much next week, and I hope you guys do the same thing as well. But let's move over to your NASDAQ. Bravo. So now this is NASDAQ on the 4-hour time frame, right? I'll bring back the drawings I had as well from last week to show you what has been happening. Like, guys, I'm gonna be honest, even the week, this last week, because I'm gonna be posting this on Sunday, right? The week that we just had, I haven't been taking any trades, right? Because of the fundamentals. The fundamentals have been so manipulating, and I understand the fact that when things like this do happen, it's best to stay away from the market, right? But now looking at what is this NASDAQ from a higher time frame or your 4-hour time frame, we have our high now, right? It's very nice to see when a pair does push all the way to the downside with such momentum, leaving that high. So we already know what we're looking at, right? So where we are right now, I am anticipating your NASDAQ to sink a bit, mainly because this is in correlation with what? The dollar. If the dollar does sink, the stocks follow, you get what I mean? And then we can anticipate that the gold would buy because it's a safe haven, right? It's more so the fundamental stuff. Comment down if you guys want fundamental. Just comment fundamental if you want like more of a fundamental breakdown on how to look at the market the way I do, right? But with the 400 Rand mentorship, guys, trust me, like you're gonna be there. I'll be breaking this down to the core, explaining why certain moves happen and how we can be involved with them before they do, right? But now, looking at what you call this NASDAQ on the 4-hour time frame, this is initially the order block I wanted to take, right? But as I can see, the price is coming back down. It can't respect the 75% zone or the 85% zone, right? I'm gonna go to my FABE 2 seconds so you guys can see the settings I use. So there's a 0 that's highlighted, 75% as well. The 0.8 is also highlighted, and the 1, right? So this is basically the entry criteria that I use, especially if it's like a swing trade. For in this instance, it's like this, right? I'll put this right relative over here, relatively over here, right? This probably looks nice on the daily time frame. Actually, let's see. Yeah, on the daily time frame, it does look nice. I don't have the paid version of TradingView. We could go to your 8 hours and you could see really clean order blocks, right? But nothing this to say that what is this NASDAQ won't come and respect this guy over here. But we are going to be patient. I just wanted to come to its extreme zone. I want to sell NASDAQ when it's at its very extreme point, right? Your 75%, your 80% is relatively what I call or classify the extreme zone, right? As soon as NASDAQ gets here, I will be holding it until it goes to the highest of its highs, right? Being patient, really holding it, paying attention to it as nonetheless, right? And I think all of these trades that I just mentioned will be managed via the DXY. So if you guys are interested, guys, trust me, I wouldn't be pushing something that I wouldn't get if I was a beginner or an intermediate trader, right? I already make money from these types of stuff, the YouTube and everything, all that likes. So it's up to you as a person. If you really want to elevate your trading, I try to do my best to give you the best value every week, day in, day out, right? And if you have been gaining value, trust me, the 400 Rand won't go unmissed, right? But nonetheless, that is another week, guys, yet another dollar. If you watch till the end, I really appreciate your time, your effort. Let's keep it going, guys.